Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. For a second I thought we were like standing on the edge next to the void. I don't know, it looked confusing. This is going to be I don't know, I wouldn't really say messy, but a confusing little recording because big mean tree. We didn't check out the big mean tree. I'm recording this on the day it's being uploaded, and you know, I'm not recording at night, and at the moment we do have a lot of background noises because my parents are like, from the sounds of it, are destroying the kitchen, which I don't think they're actually doing, but you never know. Do we have these? I'm not sure, so we'll take them. Yeah, and it's been a week. It has been exhausting, and technically I have a lot of tea to spill, but I will be waiting with a lot of the tea spilling until school is over, probably. So I don't get any lawsuits thrown at me. No, it isn't that bad, but you know, at this point I'm not sure if I'm going to school or circus, because I feel like I'm surrounded by clowns all day long. I don't know what's going on there. It's very exhausting to be constantly surrounded by like drama and unnecessary complaining about things people knew about, and I don't know, it's exhausting. On top of that, I'm very tired every morning. I mean, today was okay because today, on Fridays, we only have English. So I really like Fridays, first of all. You know, it's the weekend, it's very close, but then I like our English teacher. English is my favorite subject, and I don't know, it's a fun day in my opinion, even though half of the class is like actively hating Fridays because we have a very mean, apparently, English teacher. I don't know. She just wants you to learn stuff, which no one is doing because we have the... I don't want to say mean names here, but we have the people that already have very good English levels, so at the moment, they're not really learning anything. Myself included there. I really hope I'm going to be learning something relating to grammar by the end of the year still. Like, that would be really nice. And then you have the people that struggle with everything, that don't even want to learn. So those are the two types of people we have in English. Okay, let's see what the heck this mean tree is, because I don't remember stumbling upon any mean trees. So far they have all been nice to me. But yeah, on top of that, I wanted to get a little snack before this recording session. I made vegan chicken fricassee a few days ago, and I just wanted to make some, and it smelled very, very sour, which was heartbreaking because I was kind of looking forward to that. No, I just wanted a quick snack before I record, so now I didn't eat anything, but the boyfriend's gonna put a pizza in the oven for me when he finishes his snack. So I will at least have something to eat. What? That looks weird. Is that the mean tree? Why is this a mean tree? What did he do to me? Oh. I remember this. I think they were coming from over there. And yeah, I do have some kind of memories of this. Hello, anyone home? I mean, we have a bed here. That's technically nice. We have like a book in the chest that was having any mean stories or something. Why did I say this is a mean tree? Moo, I agree. I also don't know what's going on here. Okay, by the way, we'll try to fill up this whole section today. For now, I'm just gonna be recording this episode, then I'll take a little break, and then I'll record more later tonight. But I thought it was marble. I thought I saw a difference between the two, but apparently not. Yeah, I need to record more in advance, and I'll do that tonight, but for now, just want this episode to be covered, you know, be able to upload something in time. And I'll record more later tonight, and you know, ideally we'll be recording for a long time, but we'll see. Yes, we'll do exploring in a second. I just need to get some of these good resources, okay? I have priorities. Okay, I was worried we'd be dropping down there somehow into the water, but we're fine. Oh, now we're dropping into the water. Not where I expected it to happen, but okay. I accept it. See a little bit more salt. Ouch. Yeah, we'll just run along the side here, I think. It's the easiest way to go forward again, I'd assume. Yeah. By the way, these types of rivers between mountains, those I mean, okay, sometimes, but like, this is where you find the cobblestone patches on top of the water. Like, at least that's where I have found them more often. We found them just on top of some lakes the other day, a few episodes ago, which was weird, but usually between, like, you know, when you really have somewhat high mountains and then, you know, 20 blocks or even more down, you have a river with actual streams, you know, not just a basic river. That's where you sometimes find the cobblestone. I don't know what the reason behind that is, but sometimes it generates like that. Oh god, there's so much clay here. Okay, you can't expect me to walk past this. Yeah, there's so many Decocraft things here. Like, we can decorate a whole house with just this clay vein here. Okay, oh god, the mud is annoying. No, I'll try to get that out of there. I wish we had an offhand in this version. Oh god. Okay, I have everything under control, I promise. No, that's andesite, that's the fake stuff. That blocks. Put that within there, put that in there. We have some plants, and it's going to get dark in a second. This is a little bit of a mess, but okay, we can make it work, I believe. Okay, that should be pretty much everything. Let's just start. Inventory management. I don't know her. Okay, then we have a squid in our face, also very lovely. Yeah, it is Friday. I have 2 lovely days away from the insanity that is my school for people that I used to think want to fix their lives. Now I think they just want to complain and start drama with each other, with teachers. I don't know, like, just from an outsider perspective, it can be very interesting to see what's going on there. But honestly, even for the stuff that I'm not involved in, it's exhausting. Like, you have people complaining to the teacher for randomly throwing exams at people, which didn't happen. They didn't show up when... okay, my game crashed. Cool. Cool. Okay, here we are again. Good morning. I don't know what caused the game to crash, and that worries me a little bit. Anyway, what I was saying is, we're supposed to have this English exam, and 4 people showed up to it. Those 4 people include myself and the boyfriend, by the way. So then our teacher was like, okay, we'll just randomly rewrite it on Monday, then I guess, when we have more people there. And then half of the people left early because we were kind of like having this thing of, let's not really say anything. And someone talked, apparently, and then people called the school admission like, and were like, yo, are we going to have to retake the English exam today? And they were then like, yes. And then people left. And then some people that didn't leave, then complained about it while we were taking the listening part of the exam. So we were trying to figure out what the heck this Australian lady is talking about there on the CD, while people are starting beef with the teacher. I don't know. And then there's more complaining about that the whole thing happened. And I'm just... I mean, to be fair, for me, I don't think I will really have to study for English in school this year here, because I know everything. So, obviously for me, it's like a little bit different compared to someone who is learning new things and needs to study them, but I don't know, for me, I just go into all English exams without looking at any of the things we have done before, because why would I? I know that already. So I guess I can understand that side of the story, but you know, if no one shows up to the actual day of the exam, it's more logical that we would retake it on Fridays, obviously, because then we have a double lesson, and on Mondays we only have a single lesson, but like, don't expect not to have consequences for not showing up, in my opinion. I don't know. It's... Why is there a lilac on top of the tree? I have questions. I don't know, it's a very adventurous thing. And in general, like, it's very exhausting. Because for me, I know a lot of the stuff that we have in school, in like all of the subjects. And the things that I didn't know about before, I learned very quickly. I mentioned before, I didn't go to school at all during December. I was supposed to take a mental health break, but I got sick on the very first day, and that, whatever I had, it wasn't COVID, but it was honestly worse than COVID. And we started a new topic in math while I was not going to school, and the first day back, I understood it, and I'm just wondering, what the heck did these people do for a month straight? Like, you know, like, just, I don't know. It's a strange experience. Especially because when my boyfriend and I like signed up for this thing, you know, it's for people that want to get a better school certificate, because we have 3 different school types in Germany, so we're doing the middle one here. And you know, the way it was told, like explained to us, I felt like it was a super serious thing for adults, and the boyfriend and I would be like kind of the youngest people there, and now we're the oldest of the youngest. We have like 4 people that are older than us. 2 of those people are just older by a few months. And like so many people, it seems like they don't even want to learn. Why? Isn't this... This is the path that we took to uncover everything, I believe. Why is there stuff missing? We had the atlas in our hand at all times. As long as this means the world isn't corrupting, I'm fine with it. I mean, I had that happen before. Once in this world, and I think also in another world before, but you know, not like I'm really playing any other worlds anymore, so my memory is a bit foggy when it comes to that. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, school at the moment isn't really exhausting for me because of school. It's more like exhausting because of the people. It's like, I think about the fact that they had this topic in math for like 1.5 months now, and then I show up for like the second time having this topic, and I pretty much understand it. You know, not as good as I would, like, you know, being really safe in all my answers as I would have been if I would have been there for every single class. But, you know, and then you have these people that were there all the time, and they don't understand the most basic things, and I'm just like, where have you been? What have you been doing? Like, I don't know, it's really exhausting, especially because then you have these people. The other day I compared it to when the boyfriend and I go to the in-laws' place for a kid's birthday party. You know, half of our classes are the same. You just have people yelling, crying, everyone needs their mommy, and they're like literally in math, or like I think also in physics, it was constantly like, Mr. blah blah blah, come over here and can you help me with that, and come back here and I need help, and I'm just like, bro, what have you guys been doing? Like, for me, something that I will definitely need to be studying on a bit will be physics, because that was definitely my problem subject. But then a little bit of history to really get like all the dates set into my brain, you know, so I don't mess anything up during the final exam. Like, I don't have that much studying to do, really. But for me, the things where I will be needing, like, how do I explain this better? At the moment, I think I'm okay. Like, I'm okay with my level of knowledge, but I do want to improve that for the final exams, obviously. So I'll try to, you know, study more leading up to that. So I'll probably start doing that after the Easter holidays, I think. But if I really wouldn't be understanding anything at all, as half of my class appears to be doing, then I'm just wondering, we're here on our free will, we're paying for this education. Why are you not spending a little bit of your time really trying to understand it? And for me, as someone who is not a big fan of other human beings, constantly being surrounded by people that don't seem to be taking this whole thing seriously, it's exhausting, you know? And it's really not what I expected this thing to be. I thought it would be so much more serious, and, you know, especially in German, our teacher was like, oh yeah, by the way, before the exams come up, like, by now we had like, what, 3 topics maybe in German, but 2 were kind of connected to each other, and now she's throwing like 10 topics at us that we need to do, and then like a million other things that we need to do in our free time, and I'm just like, why haven't we been doing that in the actual classes? Why have we spent like 3 months talking about, what was it called? Table of contents? I had looked it up during the Let's Play and it helped me remember, but then I didn't record for so long. Again, I forgot. You know, we spent like so much time on very basic things, or even things that are not going to come up during the final exams, which also makes me wonder, why are we wasting our time with that? And now we suddenly have to do all these, bless you boyfriend, all these things in such a short amount of time, and that does kind of stress me out. And like, you know, maybe my 10 different topics was a little bit too high, but let's just say we still have like 5 topics. You know, I actually think that is a decent amount. 5 topics. If we keep going at the speed that we currently are at, because half of the people don't listen to what anyone is saying, like don't listen to the explanations of the teacher, don't read what or worksheets say, or, you know, any of that, don't do their homework, use ChatGPT to answer all the questions that they need to answer in class or occasionally homework. How are we going to be able to get everything done? We'll be able to get like 2 topics done. Like, it is a stressful experience. On top of that, in English today, I know I shouldn't be that that harsh because I enjoy the language. I spend a lot of my free time trying to learn it. I know that I'll need it for my future career. So, or like potential career, hopefully. Like I do want to become an author, and I want to do that in English mainly. And yeah, you know, I kind of need the language for that. So obviously for me, I have a higher or like stronger reason to really be focused on the language and learning it. But then I have these people in class who, like, when you have past tense with verbs, the ed at the end, they put so much like strong pronunciation on that. Like literally today I constantly heard use it to, and I'm just like, your teacher is standing in front of you saying the word 5 times. You should know how to pronounce it. And it's not just like a single example. Like there are people that constantly say things like that. And we have a native English speaker as a teacher, which I personally, I'm thriving for that. Like a lot of in Germany, finding teachers to teach English is hard because they don't know the language. Like I don't even mean it in a negative way, but now we have like the perfect way to properly learn English. And people don't seem to be appreciating that. And that breaks my heart. I'm trying over here to somehow figure out my few grammar problems and hope to be able to fix some of them in the school year still. Which probably won't happen because we're not doing anything. Oh god, why are you seeing? Yes, you saw the cursor, okay? I had to look over to OBS there for a second. It's kind of sad for me sometimes, you know. I finish my, like, today we were like 2 different groups. One group worked with the teacher, and one group that I was in got some extra worksheets for, like, you know, more advanced, I guess. They went back to like basic stuff. I was done after like 5 minutes, and the rest of the people still needed like 30-40 minutes. And then I don't have much to do. I don't have a book at the moment with me because I read so much in December. I'm still a bit exhausted from reading. But I do want to start again. I really want to read again. I'm lacking motivation. But so I'm not really doing much except for, like, you know, listening to the people around me to complain about them in my Minecraft Let's Play later on. And I just constantly hear English that hurts my ears, which I don't even mean really in a negative way. Of course, learning languages is hard. I know that. I'm trying to learn other languages, and I'm not really doing that because they're hard. But you have such a good source of information sitting next to you trying to tell you how to do these things. And it doesn't seem to be appreciated. Like, in a way, I do almost wish I had worse English so I could properly learn something with this teacher. Just because, you know, you have the opportunity to learn from a native speaker. How often does that happen? Especially in Germany with English, you know. That doesn't happen. So, I'm just like, I'm like upset on people's behalf for not trying. And I know I should just stop caring about that, but like I said, when I don't have anything to do because I get this basic worksheet that I could have done like 5 years ago at the same speed. I mean, okay, maybe I would have needed a minute more, but you know what I mean? I don't get to really use my knowledge except for being a translator for the class. Like, oh no. Why am I even so intensely talking about this? I mean, it is very much taking up a lot of my brain space, I guess. Oh, by the way, on our worksheet today that we got, that was like about someone, you know, having a message in a bottle, finding one, writing back, and then they got married. I don't know if it was made up or actually happened, but I think the person who found a message, or was it the person who sent it? I don't exactly remember, but there was a location of one of the two people there. The location, like the place where they lived, was called Braintree. I didn't even really notice that until my boyfriend pointed it out. Yeah, Braintree. I don't know. Funny name for a place. I don't know if it's a real place. I'd assume it was. But, oh no. Okay, we'll do a little bit more uncovering the ocean, and then we'll go on land, explore for a little bit, and then I'll probably say goodbye. Boyfriend, you could start making my pizza, by the way, if you finished your snack. I have my little butler here, I guess. Oh my god, pretty lily pads. Oh my god, they look so cute in front of the desert. Oh my god, we're gonna... Don't crash into this, please. Thank you. Okay, now I guess we could try to actually connect these these two little parts there. But otherwise, we did a lot of the ocean work here. I'd assume there's a little bit more around there somewhere. Maybe this is just going to be an island and more ocean. Like in the last recording session where we just had ocean pretty much, but... Oh, wait, we destroyed these. I forgot. Oopsie. Okay, don't... I was about to say don't run off, but maybe I should have said don't crash. Well... Just, where the heck are we? That's where we are. Okay, let's go over there. What are these? Kangaroo paw. We have these. But we'll get some of them because they're literally on the gravel and would despawn in a second. I mean, not despawn just yet, but drop and then... Probably not despawn because by then we'd be out of render distance, but in theory. Thank you, boyfriend. You know, the thing is, I'm gonna start recording in like 2 or 3 minutes, and the pizza takes 15. And I want a snack. I haven't eaten anything at all today, okay? I am very much in need of a snack, or like a meal, to be honest, not just a snack. But yeah, so I'm gonna have some pizza and, you know, try to get some stuff done. Maybe record a little bit of Sims 4. Because I have so many speed builds that I want to start, and I have like 2 that I'm working on at the moment. And I spend a lot of time downloading more content for Sims. And I really want to make more speed builds. I love watching speed builds. Oop. I didn't mean to do that. And I really want to make more. Ideally upload 1 per week, but it can take a lot of time, especially if I add custom content link lists. Like, those take hours. Those take longer than the actual speed build. Okay, let's try to run along, like, the ocean shore here, basically. So we uncover that still. And I also want to live stream this weekend. So, I don't know, maybe if you're still watching this now, you can check out my Twitch in the description. I really want to stream more this year. Don't know if I'll have a schedule. I want to ideally have a schedule for streaming by the end of the year, but I can't really promise anything because my life is always a bit of a mess. So, you know, I don't want to say I'm gonna be streaming every Friday, but then I'll start spending the Fridays trying to have quality time with the boyfriend after school. Like, you know, starting in like July, because maybe he's gonna get an apprenticeship, and then, you know, when he gets home from work, maybe we'd enjoy spending time catching up on what the heck has been happening in our lives. Oh my god, these trees look really nice on the atlas. So it's hard to say, but I do want to stream more. I'd like to stream at least once this weekend. Maybe today, maybe Saturday or Sunday. I don't know this yet, but I'd really like to. That is a little goal. And in general, I want to get so much stuff done. I want to read. I need to edit a lot of videos. I have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. We'll see how that's gonna go. I'm gonna organize my inventory before I log out, so I don't hate myself that much to leave things like that. Sticks go in there, that goes in there, and we'll continue in this direction. What is that? Anvil. Oh, that's the anvil structure. Okay, basically we need to go there. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to my rants. I really didn't mean to talk that much and that intensely about people that I'll never see again in half a year, but somehow that happened. And to be fair, Life in the Woods is like a half of a diary for me. Maybe that's why I haven't really been journaling lately. I just get all my worries out in this Let's Play. I think that's the reason why. Not because I don't feel motivated to write and then have my wrist hurt. No, it's because I record more actively. That's why. Okay. Thank you for listening to this silly little ranting. Stay hydrated. Take your meds. Take your vitamins. I love you very much. And goodbye.